know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Leo, you guys got Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours with the book. There's something invaluable. Like, is that the word, invaluable? Like, you can't put money to how valuable what you just went through. Like, that whatever you just learned, you cannot put money to it. You cannot put a value on it. Like, that's how valuable it is. That's why they say it's like invaluable. Like, the most, I don't know what it was, but it was something throughout this detour. And you know how a lot of people say, like, what's that saying? It's like when you're out making plans, life happens or some shit like that. Like, that's what happened here. So I feel like something definitely didn't go according to plan. Something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out, Leo. But what you don't understand is, like, it worked out better. It worked out for the greater good. It worked out for the greater good of yourself, for others around you, perhaps. And again, maybe you fought fist. Like, I just feel like you were fighting it. Like, you wanted to get your way so badly. That's what I'm getting. Like, it had to be your way, your way, your way. And you fought so hard for it to be your way, and it didn't end up going your way. It ended up going the way, like, the universe wanted it to go. And I think that ran, like, contrary to what you wanted. And I think that with the 10 of Pentacles here, they're saying, like, this is something that's gonna change the course of your life, the direction of your life. Gemini had the book too. If you have Gemini in your chart, check that out. But yeah, King of Swords here. There's something now. It's like the divine can be at peace a little bit now, knowing that you know this, knowing that you have this knowledge, knowing that you have crossed this path that, again, you didn't want to cross in the first place. This wasn't a part of your plan. It's kind of like, it's reminding me of that movie, Life as You, is it Life as You Know It? I don't know. It's like one of those movies where, like, something tragic happens and something that, like, nobody wanted to happen happens. But in this tragedy, in this, like, hard time, people find something truly beautiful and amazing, right? Like, in Life as You Know It, doesn't, like, the lady find, like, a husband and a child? Like all the shit happens, you know what I'm saying? All these beautiful things happen, and it's like it could only have happened through some sort of detour. So something unplanned, basically. So whatever happened unplanned for you, Leo, I'm getting it was like the best thing that could have happened. So let's pull more. All right, I'm getting, like, this could sound so cliched, and I get it. Like, you know, you probably hear readings like this all the time, so I feel like a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, this is bullshit, whatever, and click off. But I'm really getting, for somebody here, they have the divine timing card with a breakup, with a loss of a soulmate. And I'm getting here that, like, if you did break up with someone, if something didn't end up working out, if a relationship didn't work out, this could have been, honestly, I'm getting it's with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It was for a reason. Yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes when you're with somebody and it's just not the right time, or you're with somebody and like, you can't seem to make things work out, so, like, you choose to do what's best for the relationship and you choose to kind of walk away. I feel like you're coming up as King of Air, Leo, so I feel like this is not you, this Queen of Fire. This person could also have fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I'm getting that this is you, the one that's seeing clearly now, the one in air energy. So I feel like you were dealing with either an earth sign or a fire sign. It doesn't necessarily mean that that was their sign, but that could be just, like, the energy that they were sitting in, or it could be their sign. You guys have to decipher that for yourselves. But I'm getting here that, like, there's something very important about the detour that you took. Like, okay, so the time that you've spent away from this person, it was very important. The time that you have been separate from this person is very important. That's what I'm getting. So let's just say a lot of you guys never wanted to break up, or, you know, you felt like you shouldn't have had to have broken up. Like, things, I feel like this is a relationship where things dissolved and it was hard for both of you. Like, you know how sometimes, like, things are toxic and you get out of it and you're like, wow, like, I never want to see that person again. I hope that this person and me never cross paths. Like, this was just a terrible relationship from beginning to end. Some relationships are just not important. You're like, oh, like, you know, we dated for a month or two, but it was just like, you know, it was just not meant to be, and you felt that right away and you let it go. Like, this was neither one of those scenarios. I feel like this was a relationship where the two of you like really cared for each other and really loved each other. But at the end of the day, there was something that had to happen. Like, I keep getting like the reason that you guys had to broke up was divine. Like, the breakup was actually divine. Like, the intervention was divine. The timing, everything here was divine, destined. And I feel like a lot of you guys don't understand that, because it's like, why put somebody into my life and then take them away? Or why have to go through a breakup that's so harsh? Like, I just see a lot of you guys not necessarily understanding this. But that's what I'm saying. Trust in divine detours. There's something here about this detour. There's something here about this breakup that was like so meant to happen here. I don't know why. I feel like some of you are confused about who I'm talking about. I feel like it should be very clear, like, who this person is. They're saying that the reason that this breakup had to happen was like both of you, mainly you, but I feel like also mainly themselves. They had to work on themselves. You had to work on yourself. That's why the two of you had to be separated. Like, the divine detour happened because, look, counseling with the self card in reverse. You guys were not good. Like, maybe you guys were codependent. Maybe you guys had issues. Again, like, there's something that the counselor here is saying, like, there was a reason for this. There was a reason for the reason that, like, this didn't work out. There's a reason that the divine pushed you guys apart, pulled you apart. And I think a lot of you guys want to know, like, if this was a karmic or not. I don't feel like this person was a karmic. Queen of Fire in reverse? No. I mean, they could be, but coming up with the seneschal, that's someone who's very loyal. That's someone who, like, you would trust with your life. Like, their loyalty is everything. Like, loyalty, maybe you think loyalty is everything. I don't know. But there's something here about loyalty and the dog. Maybe you didn't receive that from this person, and this is why, like, this had to be, like, broken apart. I just see self in reverse with the counselor as, like, there needed to be growth on your part, there needed to be growth on their part, and that's why this detour had to happen. I feel like a lot of you guys are not, you're still not getting that, or you're starting to understand that now. Like, this is something you're finally beginning to grasp. So I feel like you finally learned something, and you're like, oh, aha, like, light bulb, like, I get it now. Like, I get why we couldn't have been together, because if we were together, I never would have learned this, and if we were together, I never would have gained this, and if we were together, this would have never happened. So it's like, do you get what I'm saying? It's more of like an attitude of like, wow, I'm so glad that we actually separated, because now I can see, like, all that I've gained from the separation, and it's like me growing as a person, me growing as an individual, me being able to, like, overcome this and that, and all these problems that I had. Like, wow, it really, like, it was actually advantageous to me for us to, like, break up. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yeah, that's what's the light bulb moment. It's like, wow, instead of being sad about, like, why things broke up and why things didn't happen the way that you had planned for them to happen, maybe you planned to marry this person, maybe you planned for things to, like, pop off with this person. Like, you always thought that the two of you would end up, you know, together forever, and things didn't end up working that way. You're seeing, like, wow, I'm glad that it didn't work out, because, again, I had to go through so many lessons, and I had to learn this, I had to learn that, I had to learn this. Like, this is you opening yourself up to, like, wow, I really needed to get this, I really needed to understand that. Like, wow, I'm really, like, better now for, like, all that I have learned. So I feel like what they really wanted you to learn, what was really destined to learn through this breakup and this detour that you took while you were apart from this person, you have emotions in reverse and then emotions upright. So something has changed in terms of your availability, your emotional availability. So maybe even, like, the availability you had to yourself, like, maybe you didn't understand yourself. Maybe you didn't even understand your own emotions. Maybe you blocked your own emotions at a point in time. This is you, like, coming back to them. And I feel like ego also was here. Like, ego might have blocked, this is what I'm getting, yeah. Okay. When you guys might have broken up, you might have blocked your emotions for a really long time. You might have said to yourself, like, I hate everybody, I don't care about anyone, fuck everybody. And I think your ego was turned on for a very long time. Now that time has passed and, like, a lot of shit has gone down and life has, like, flowed, you know how they say, like, time heals all wounds? Well, now I feel like your emotions are back. So I feel like maybe you were already in ego. Maybe your emotions were already blocked before you even met this person. Maybe this person made it worse. Maybe this person triggered you even more and you went down the rabbit hole. That's what this is, yeah. So like, I think when you met this person, you were in the self in reverse. Again, this could be vice versa, or this could be for both of you. But let's just talk about you for now. With the self in reverse, this was you like not necessarily understanding who you were as a person, not necessarily getting, you know, like hiding parts of yourself, not really understanding how to be yourself, not being comfortable being yourself. And a lot of you guys were just like following your ego. And a lot of you already had your emotions blocked when you met this person. That's what I'm getting. And then when you both separated, this just got worse. Your ego got more, your ego got stronger. Your emotions became more blocked. And I feel like the two of you guys just, on top of the breakup, it's like you went further and further down the rabbit hole, but like in the opposite, like in the right direction technically, but in the direction of ego, in the direction of blocking yourself, in the direction of not loving yourself, in the direction of not understanding yourself, in the direction of total like chaos, right? And I feel like that was all for a reason. This was the detour that you needed to take. This was the detour right here. So it's like, you think that love is supposed to push you out of ego. No, the only one who can push you out of ego is yourself. The only one who can unblock your emotions is yourself. And the only way that this I see was able to happen, it's funny because like the breakup triggered this even more, but you were already here when you met this person. Like you were not okay when you met this person. Like a lot of you are like, oh, well, I was like an angel and then I met them and then they ruined my life and whatever. Like that's bullshit. You were already here when you met this person. This was this was not going to be able to be sustained because of the energy that you were in. And again, maybe this person was in the same energy. We're not going to talk about them though. We're going to talk more about you because this is your reading. And anyway, I'm just getting here that this was the energy we're in when you met this person. And as much as you wanted to blame this person for like the pain that the two of you, the pain that this person might have caused you for like breaking up with you or like you breaking up with them, it still was painful, whatever. The triggering that happened that this person like made you even more in your ego, whatever. Like this is not about shifting blame. I feel like this person and this breakup triggered you into this rabbit hole even further, but it's only so that you could find out who you really were. It's only so you could find yourself again. So I feel like this is you finding yourself again, Leo. And yeah, destiny's here. So it's crazy. It's like, it's not what you think it is. Like a lot of people think that like they meet a person and that makes them better. But what I'm getting is like this breakup made you better. This detour, this person and you not working out put you deeper into this rabbit hole. And now you finally are coming out with your emotions upright. And I'm getting like this was what was destined. This is actually the destined path. This was actually what was meant to be the whole time. Not the fact that this person comes in and saves you. The fact that this person and you break up, you get triggered into, you know, into wherever you went. And now you come back and you can see everything for what it really is. So yeah, Leo, this is a crazy read. I don't know if you two will get back together, but I do know that you are now believing in detours. You now are believing in yourself, and everything has like shifted in your life. You're now in your emotions. You're now understanding the reason for this relationship. You're sitting in King of Swords, so you see things clearly. You might have Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your chart. I did get Gemini with the book today, so you might have Gemini, or they might have Gemini in their chart. But yeah, this detour happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. It was so that you could unblock yourself. This is you unblocking yourself. This is your emotions finally coming to light. This is whatever problems you had. Maybe you were codependent. Maybe you're not anymore. Maybe you were insecure. You're not anymore. Like there's something here that you've learned from this detour, and all this was destined. It's reminding me of Holes. Have you guys ever seen Holes with Shia LaBeouf? It's kind of reminding me of that. Like how, you know, his great-great-grandfather was supposed to carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain, and then he ends up carrying Madame Zeroni, and then, you know, like everything is just destined, like, and it's so intricately like woven that you can't really like see it. It's like those blankets, right, like people make that they stitch, and like from up close it looks so different from far away. Like you can't see how intricate it is until you like really take a look at like the details of it. So this is like the detailed view of what happened. But I see like the big picture is that you are finally at a much healthier place than you were whatever how many years ago, and you can finally move forward because you are finally unlocked a lot of things and a lot of issues and a lot of bad habits. That's what I'm getting. And you've come out like the other side of the, what do they say? I'm having such a problem with speaking. And you know what's so funny is like Mercury retrograde never affects me, but it is actually really affecting me this time. So yeah, whatever. Yeah. This person has also come out the other side of it. I don't know if you guys are meant to be, but like if you see what I have at the bottom of this deck, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, and then you guys come up as a true pair. Yeah, this person has also come out the other side of this positively. So again, it's like hooray for divine detours, trust in divine detours. Yeah, let's pull you guys advice, Leo. Oh my God, Leo, this shit just flew out. Like I didn't even shuffle. Like I shuffled and then I'm there pulling and it just flew. Transformation, exactly. You've gone through this crazy transformation. And holy love. Holy love is here because I feel like, again, not only the fact that this was a soulmate, I think there's purity here. And I know like it sounds crazy because, again, even if this person was a karmic, right? Let's just say like they were a karmic. There's something about like this person's devotion to you. That's what I'm getting. Like with holy love and the seneschal is someone who's very loyal. Like they'd be there for you to like catch a bullet. You know what I mean? Like how many people can you say, if someone came with a gun, like do you know somebody who would like run in front of the bullet or run away and leave you alone, right? Like this is the type of person that will like run in front of a bullet for you. As much as like what happened between you happened, and as much as like maybe you feel like you can't trust this person to a certain extent because they might be a karmic or whatever, you guys broke up, like I see like bad shit happen maybe here. I see something else about this person. So again, maybe that's how you see this relationship as well. Like there was a lot of bad, but there's also a lot of good in it. But with holy love, I feel like, again, so much divine intervention here, so much like destined. Again, I'm getting holes like Madame Zeroni type shit. Like it just all was meant to happen. It's all in some weird, crazy type of way. And I know this is going to sound crazy, okay? But look at this shit. You see a transformation, there's like this crazy curl. I don't know if you guys can see it. But look at holy love. It has the same one. You see it? I think you guys are a part of each other's soul family. 100%. Like you guys are, you see how like it's different, but like the same. Right? Different but the same. Yeah. I don't know if you guys get back together or not, but I know that this whole thing has finally come to an end, and I think it's the transformation that took place was what was destined to happen. And yeah, I just see you moving on now with your life in a much better direction, in a much healthier way. And I think a lot of it had to do with this person. So like I'm hearing like love me or hate me. This is like British song, love me or hate me, I'm still an obsession. Some shit like that. But yeah, I think you have more to thank from this person than you have to be like mad about. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo. I hope that this helps you. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.